Bitcoin daily price update. We're going to look at a couple different things today for Bitcoin. We're going to start off on the Gaussian channel on the 5-day, maybe look at the weekly. We're also going to look at support and resistance levels, but maybe on a different chart that you might be used to. So stick around for that. And then we're also going to look at some other thing. We're going to look at the RSI levels on the weekly and daily chart and some key levels that we need to be watching for in the future. So if you like the video today, give us a thumbs up, follow us. If you want more content, there's a Telegram link below, so check us out there. So Bitcoin getting started on the 5-day Gaussian channel. So last candle last week, 5 days ago, we closed this candle, and it was unfortunately below our median line. So this candle became a little bit more important, and this candle closes today and 7.5 hours from now as of recording. So if we close under this median line again, which is about $45,000. So I don't know if we're going to get up there in the next 7 hours. Seems unlikely, right? So if we close, that will be 2 consecutive candle closings under the median line. What does that mean? Well, historically, it means we're due for a little bit lower or at least more consolidation price action. So going back, let's look at the last time we did it right here. Right here's 1 candle, 2 candles. However, that was near bottom, wasn't it? So a lot of coins, when they close 2 candles under this median line, the odds are they go down and test at least close to the bottom of the channel. However, Bitcoin remained a little bit more bullish back in July and decided to turn around just shy of the bottom. So just because the odds increase if you go down there, case in point, we don't have to do it. So let's hopefully at least have a longer wick here. Maybe we can close around this 42K level and get like kind of a nice bullish candle, a long wick on the bottom. That means people are buying, pushing the price back up. So that's what you want to see. You want long wicks on the bottom. That's a lot of buyers stepping in and at support there. So that's the 5-day. Now going to the weekly, we have a little bit of a different story here. So looking at the weekly chart, look at the median line on the weekly. We wicked right to the exact median line on the Gaussian channel weekly. So have we done this before? Well, yeah, let's go look. This is right around that 40K level, which is coincidentally key support, 40K on the weekly. Why? Well, look at there. And now look back at this wick, right at the 40K level. Pretty amazing, 39.6. And we have wicked right to that, very close, 39,650. We've gotten within $50, a $40,000 asset to within $50 of support. If you don't think there's bigger players, the whales that be are controlling this, your eyes are wide shut, okay? So this is a $1 trillion asset can be flipped on a dime to hold perfect support is pretty miraculous to me. So looking at the weekly, look at this hold support, okay? So last time we did this, look back here. Back before in 2019, before we ran up, before the pandemic, so excluding the pandemic, look how many weeks we held that median line. So pretty big on the weekly median line support. And then even breaking through it after the pandemic drop, we came back up, we hit the top of it, came back and hit support right at that weekly median line again before not seeing it again until now. We haven't seen the median line since May of 2020, since Bitcoin turned really bullish at $8,000 was the last time Bitcoin kind of touched this median line, and then the rest is history. Nuke down after that. So hopefully, maybe we don't, go back up immediately, but maybe this is a macro level and we just kind of hang around here for the next, 3, 4, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever it be. If we can hold that and just move up along with that median line, over the next handful of weeks and then go back up, that's certainly a possible scenario. Okay. So let's watch that on the weekly. Even though the 5-day doesn't look as great, maybe we can somehow hold support. Even if we wick down, a little bit lower, maybe we end up closing and holding this median line. So that would be key for Bitcoin. How about what else we got? Well, here's the daily chart, but maybe a little bit different than you're used to. So this is a line chart. Why am I using line? Well, one, it's different, so it's always good to look at things a little bit differently than you're used to. Maybe you can see something you haven't seen before. So a line chart, if you're wanting to know how to do this, it's right here, right next to your time frames. You just click that, and then you're used to the candles, right? That's what you're used to probably. And you can just play around with that and look at the support. Now, why is this different? Well, it shows only the closing candles, the daily closes. It doesn't show where the price has gone, right? That's what wicks are for. It shows where the price fluctuates in the given day. Then you have the open and the close at the top and the bottom of each candle. The line chart just has the daily closes, and that's it. So if you don't have the weekly, just the weekly closes. You got it. So support and resistance levels become a little bit more clear on a line chart, as you can see. Look at our closing level here, right? We have a little bit of ways to go for some previous support back in September. So right around that 40K level, but we haven't closed there yet. So we'll see where we end up closing today. But so far, so good. We still have a chance at maybe double bottoming and trying to move back up here. So let's keep an eye on this on the day-to-day. Let's put it back on the daily candles and see what else we can get. As you can see here, there you go. So this candle, we've talked about it a couple times now, closed at 40,719. Until we close a daily under that, technically we're still okay. And technically is the way you want to be. If you have to pick a way, technically is the way. All right. Bitcoin RSI, the weekly RSI, a little bit bigger picture here. But historically, when the RSI is under this little red box here, you can see how many times we interact with it, right? And we hold it as support. Prices remain quite bullish. Look at the time period here. Bull market here. Bearish here. Bear market here, right? Summer bubble when Bitcoin was like 3K, went to 14K. That was right here, right? We got pretty bullish. Came back down to the bearish. And then we kind of broke out of it after the pandemic, held it as support and blast off. And now we get a little stutter stepping back in here, right? So bearish down in here, but that was May, right? The May drop, June, July, then we got back of it. We tried to get a little bit more crazy again, set all-time highs for Bitcoin, and now we're back under it here, a little bit bearish, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean, bearish is a harsher word than it needs to be in crypto, because you could be in a bear market for a few weeks and then come back out of it, right? We've done that before. That's just because something's in a bear market or bearish price action in crypto, that can change on a dime. You should be familiar with that. Unless you're brand new in the past couple of weeks, which I doubt it, you know that things and people, social media can change very quickly. So just take it for the charts and the facts and listen to less on people's opinions, and you'll be better off stress-wise. Okay, so crypto fear and greed index, we're still at extreme fear. So we've been down here a heck of a long time. So we lasted for many weeks and even months down here in May, June, July. So do we repeat something similar? Maybe. Time will tell, but extreme fear is usually not the time to panic, but that's why it exists, right? It's based on human psychology. People panic usually when the market's getting ready to turn back to the upside. So, quote of the day: if the highest aim of a captain were to preserve his ship, he would keep it in the port forever. Deep. Car of the day: Porsche 911 GT3 RS 4.0. Looks familiar. You should get that model car. I'm glad you asked. I did. I like it. Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Probably my favorite Porsche maybe ever made. Maybe besides the 918 Spider. All right, that's it. I think that's it. Car of the day, Bitcoin of the day, quote of the day. We did it all. You got it. All right, we'll see you on the next video. Thumbs up if you haven't already. Check us on Telegram if you'd like more content than what you see. All right.